Kindness should become the natural way of life, not the exception. Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Joy follows a pure thought like a shadow that never leaves. Delight in meditation and solitude. Compose yourself, be happy. You are a seeker. What you are is what you have been. What you'll be is what you do now. What we are today comes from our thoughts of yesterday, and our present thoughts build our life of tomorrow. Our life is the creation of our mind. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again. But if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. Love is a gift of one's innermost soul to another so both can be whole. An idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. Your work is to discover your work and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. Drop by drop is the water pot filled. Likewise, the wise man, gathering it little by little, fills himself with good. Better it is to live one day seeing the rise and fall of things than to live 100 years without ever seeing the rise and fall of things. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. Meditation brings wisdom, lack of meditation leaves ignorance. Know well what leads you forward and what hold you back, and choose the path that leads to wisdom. He who sits alone, sleeps alone, and walks alone, who is strenuous and subdues himself alone, will find delight in the solitude of the forest. The tongue like a sharp knife. It kills without drawing blood. Anger will never disappear so long as thoughts of resentment are cherished in the mind. Anger will disappear just as soon as thoughts of resentment are forgotten. Whatever words we utter should be chosen with care, for people will hear them and be influenced by them for good or ill. Everything is based on mind, is led by mind, is fashioned by mind. If you speak and act with a polluted mind, suffering will follow you, as the wheels of the ox cart follow the footsteps of the ox. The one who has conquered himself is a far greater hero than he who has defeated 1,000 times 1,000 men. If with a pure mind a person speaks or acts, happiness follows him like his never-departing shadow. Don't limit yourself. Many people limit themselves to what they think they can do. You can go as far as your mind lets you. What you believe, remember, you can achieve. If people are doubting how far you can go, go so far that you can't hear them anymore. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, nor to worry about the future, but to live the present moment wisely and earnestly. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it, or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. Silence the angry man with love. Silence the ill-natured man with kindness. Silence the miser with generosity. Silence the liar with truth. If you knew what I know about the power of giving, you would not let a single meal pass without sharing it in some way.